we're here again today. Under the tree, Tony and Mel just enjoying and living it. Ready for Christmas. We loving it. Melanie, how you doing?
Hi, Tony.
You have a good day?
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Under the tree.
Under the tree. What a great day the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it. Melanie, this was a coincidence that we all read up today now. I didn't think
Well,
this was
I
planned.
tell you, Christmas is color, right? Green, red,
Ring red.
right?
And be under the tree, as you can see right here,
Palm
tree,
nuts.
palm nuts. You can eat them,
Yes.
and so we this is not just hanging. This is from the tree. This is actually on the tree, and so we all ready for Christmas.
Just make sure I don't go underneath it, because
Yeah, you
then,
can hear it.
maybe a mistletoe kind of effect there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know,
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas is
Christmas to
here.
everybody. Let me just first send shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send shout outs to my Freeport crew.
Now you're starting with Freeport
Yeah,
today.
yeah, they my people. Denise, Linda, um, Indy, Princess, um, Del Vacchio, the whole crew, the clan, all the clan in Freeport too. Just Laura, I don't forget, they're just hanging out, waiting for under the tree. And like, even shout out to your clan and
Well, now I have one viewer actually that started watching, and we had a conversation the other day. And she said, "I saw you all showing all these plants and stuff." So she called me now and was trying to, ask, "What is this and what is?" She had all these plants in her yard in
Okay.
pots and didn't know what it was, but it was good. She planted some. So hello to Sharonette, and congratulations to her husband who was promoted on the police force.
Oh, you
Yes.
promoted. Well, sharing that be here. And any plans you need to know what color, kind, how to treat it, that's what I do. They call me Bahamian Agriculturist. I'm the
Okay.
guy. So if you need to know, actually I does pest control for a living. So I know a lot about killing plant to the grave and bringing them back up to living. So you can just shout out to me and I get it. And probably the next show, and we'll talk about any plants you want to know. Actually, I had a plant to bring here today, and I forgot.
Oh, the basil and the diabetes.
Yeah, the
Ah,
bay leaf.
bay leaf, yeah.
Very much people in the Bahamas could find a bay leaf. They even don't know what a bay leaf tree look like. They don't.
I think the bay leaf might be what we call the allspice, Because when you smell the bay leaf,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
all.
it's like
But,
the allspice
but it ain't
plant.
the same. But the people that say it's allspice. But the bay leaf and the bay leaf, I wish I had it, but I give you.
But we
let's-
buy it in the store
Yeah,
in the
two-
in the dry
but I'm
form.
talking about
Yeah.
talking about here grown in the Bahamas. It's
Yeah.
grown in Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's grown right here, and much people use it. But I want to tell you something about the bay leaf. The bay leaf, I can guarantee my life on this, because now I don't want nobody telling me what the doctors say and this and this. I only can tell you what happened to me. I'm a guy who have diabetes or had diabetes, had diabetes.
Was diagnosed.
What diagnosis diabetes?
Yes.
And diagnosed with the shots, the pills, and all that craziness. Today to day, I can solemnly swear, I'm guaranteed. Melanie know this. I don't take no tablets. I control my diabetes now by certain things. I'm gonna tell you how I control it by certain things. This Christmas time, but we talk about little diabetes right now.
It's good to talk about it at this time, because I think this is the toughest
when
time for people
people
that
who-
have it.
Yeah, 'cause
With all the sweets and the carbs that are.
so let me give you a
in
personal
abundance.
story and personal and some other folks that I turn on and they follow this trend and they did wonders. Remember change of time, change of food time, change of food time.
Oh yeah.
So fast from in the morning, you fast until 11 o'clock. You don't put nothing. You drink a cup of tea with no sugar, but you fast until 11 o'clock. And you eat a good meal at 11. Eat your big meal, big whatever. your lettuce, your tomatoes, your this, your that, your rice, and this, that. And then late at night, when you hit nothing after 8 o'clock, you probably eat nuts and whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, the key for me, the key that break my back was the bay leaf and the mango leaf together. I boiled them with a little bit of aloes. This
With aloe?
is aloe.
Wow.
A little bit of aloe. I have a big bottle in the fridge all the time. Listen, the bay leaf, the mango leaf, and don't boil them, steam them. You know what I mean, steam them?
Boil water and then
Boil the
put
water,
them
then
in
put
it.
them in, steam them. And every night you drink a cup of that. Man,
Excuse me.
prove me wrong. Hit me up and let me know. Drink a cup of that, and the next morning, your sugar level drop. And if you continue doing it not every day, every other day, your sugar level drop. You won't believe it. If you stay on, I don't take pills, folks.
But don't you do other things?
Yeah.
Like the way you
Yeah,
eat.
yeah, the way
and
I eat.
also being physically active.
And I
walk.
exercise, walk every morning.
Yeah.
There's a balance to it.
Yeah.
All you have to do is basically change the mindset. See, it's just the mindset. Stop thinking you diabetes, you gonna die and you sick, and think I have
Oh.
diabetes
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
deal with
manage
this.
it. Yes.
and I'm gonna
manage
deal with it.
properly.
So the mindset, that's the first thing. I had to change my mindset. And folks, I'll be honest with you, my biggest encouragement is Melanie. Melanie come from the medical field. And Melanie always tell me she don't believe in pills and needles and this. She don't believe in them things. You got your shot yet? The vaccine. Oh no, she don't believe in none of them things. And so she always tell me about this sauce, this bush sauce and bush in the yard and medicine. And I didn't believe it until I started to buy it. But I always was in the agriculture field. That's my whole life. But until she started convincing me that this is the route to go. They give me pills, they give me shots, all in the garbage. I
Never
didn't-
took any of it in.
And oh, let me say this: you should still continue to see the doctor. See,
Definitely.
the key is you still monitor yourself. I didn't monitor myself for months, but as the beginning of it, you got to keep monitoring yourself, and
Know
every
what's
3 months,
working and
and
what's
every
not.
3 months, make sure go to the doctor so you get your blood work. So it's a team. It's a
Yeah.
part of the bush. And so once you go to the doctor and he's seeing you doing well, he can tell you come off them pills.
But you got to be ready to make the adjustment.
Got to make the adjustment.
And be committed. And then
Gotta be
another
committed.
very important thing too is stress management.
Oh,
Sleeping
Yep.
properly.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Go ahead, Melly.
Sleeping properly, getting adequate amount of rest, and signing off at a particular time every night, and not allowing your brain to go. When you go to bed, your mind should be clear and just totally focused on sleeping. So whatever you weren't able to do in a given day, you're not going to do it in your bed, and you probably won't get to it to the next day. But sometimes it's good to do a to-do on a priority list so as to help you to be able to know, because guess what? When you are gone, those things are going to be left behind.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm telling you personal experience today. I'm talking about myself. I know now in this show I don't talk about myself. Now today I talk about myself because there's a lot of people out there who struggle with diabetes. A lot of
Too
people out
many.
there, a lot of people.
many.
Trust me on this. When you get your sugar level down, your peanuts get right. Okay, that's real talk. See, I ain't the
And what
all.
about those who don't have the peanuts?
Yeah, their mind get right. For the woman.
Basically,
So what I'm saying to
the
you,
whole
no,
well-being.
but see men,
yeah,
I can deal with men.
yeah, I understand.
You see the men?
Yeah,
Because men think with one thing.
yeah.
So you got to deal with men and let them understand that this is real. It could happen. You can do it. Trust me. It's few things you have to put in place. Now let me give you another thing you have to put in place. You have to put your sleeping habit, like Melanie said. So at 10 o'clock in the night, you ain't gotta go to bed, but you gotta shut down. See, all that stress for what you got to do tomorrow and all, yeah, cut that off. Now let me tell you how to deal with that, because boy, glad we talking about this show because I can help a lot of people. Let me tell you do that. You get a book. You're right. I gotta go to Miss Susie tomorrow. I gotta go pick up the thing from the truck. I gotta go pay my children's school fee. I gotta put them down in the book. So you take them out of your mind. They're in the book. See, once they're in the book, you know they're there, and you know you can't forget them now, and you ain't gotta worry about them because they're there. Because when you wake up first thing in the morning, you look in the book and you find them there. So you rest, in your mind resting, your body resting, your body getting the nutrients as you sleep, and just resting. Everything is just resting, rejuvenating for tomorrow. Now let me give you another thing that you must do too, to get rid of this diabetes thing. You know, in your sleep habit, you can't sleep on your belly because most men at a certain age, their back become weak. And when your back become weak, you sleep on your belly because your belly big. Everything, all the food you eat, end up in your belly, right? You don't exercise, so now your belly kind of big. So if you lay on your belly start hurting, or your back start pulling. Now we can solve this problem. And you technique. So what you can do is get a flat pillow, a very flat pillow, not a bunky one, flat pillow, almost flat the head, and put it on your vase. So what you can do is raise your hip when you go down. You raise your hip, because you know your hip and the pillow will get that belly support, because your bed might sink. So give it that belly support, so your back don't hurt no more. So you're most sleeping level. So, because most people I talk to, they say, I can't sleep on my belly. See, when you sleep on your belly, you go into that deep sleep. And you go into deep sleep. People tell you, but they wake up 3 o'clock. Old people say, oh, I can't sleep, I wake till 3 or 4. That's because you ain't sleeping deep. You got to go into deep sleep to get that rest. See, because some of us, deep sleep start 6 o'clock in the morning. Some of our deep sleep start 5 o'clock in the morning, when most of you ready to get up or up. And then the last thing before we get in the show, we got bad habits like we turn on the darn TV. So when the TV on at 3 o'clock, your brain's still working. And then your brain telling you, oh, there's an interest, CNN. Listen this, CNN, every 15 minutes they go the same news. you ain't letting
so you
that
heard
news.
it once, that's
You hear it
enough,
again.
yes.
So tell them in the morning. So now, few things, like I say, that rest. Make sure, eat. We haven't even talked about the balanced food yet.
No,
No,
talk
we ain't gonna
about
talk about
another
that.
time.
But another time we talk about balanced
Yeah.
food. But it's a whole balance to the whole madness. And trust me, you look like me. You listen. I so strong, I can pick Melanie up on one arm. Listen,
Try.
listen. This. Okay, it's a frame that is small, but because it's small, it's powerful. Because the food you eat, the rest you have, the time you take, getting clear your mind, energize. You energize. And Melanie has a rigid that she only eat or drink. She only drink from the ground. We grow passion fruit, sour lime, fever grass.
Yeah.
So Melanie drinks are always made from the ground. She adds some sugar in it, she put all kind of crisps in it. She put honey, all kind of fruits in it. But everything is based from the ground. And so we gotta learn everything right here in the ground. And so all I say in the tidbits
Make
today,
your food your medicine.
and the tidbits today, just a little tidbits on diabetes to help you. At Christmas time is when we Bahamian people forget we got diabetes. We eat like crazy, don't care. Fruit cake, apple cake, banana cake, coconut pie, potato bread, penny cake,
potato bread,
ice and penny
potato
cake,
salad,
ice and penny cake free.
macaroni,
Yeah.
peas and rice.
And all these things ain't good for you.
Yeah, too much of it. Yeah.
Nah. And then on top of that, your your mind going because you're going to shop till you drop, so you're tiring yourself out. then you, then after you're done eating, you tire yourself out. You stress yourself out because you ain't got that money you're looking for to get the thing. So Christmas is a stressful time for you diabetes people. So be careful. So that's the only part on diabetes. I didn't finish doing my shout out. I'm sending a shout out to Nassau crew, Melanie. You got some Nassau crew you got a shout out to?
Well, we have Sharon, and well, Jan is abroad visiting with her daughter. Who else we have?
We
Just regulars.
yeah, we got
Our
Linda.
last week host.
We got shout out to Sophie
Church,
Church in
yes.
Texas,
Yes.
and then the McCartney girl in Texas. We got a whole crew, and then we got Bunny,
Maria as well.
Yeah.
Forget Maria
Maria,
and Beryl. Oh my
Beryl.
gosh, and Valencia.
and we got
Please.
oh Lord here, Lund,
Yes.
Cerise Lund,
Mm-hmm.
and Anthony's and Sandra
All of
and
our
the whole crew.
regulars, yes.
All the regular. We appreciate you. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happiest New Year ever. And all Shirley and all the whole crew. We just want to say, wish you man.
Peaceful,
Anybody that left out,
joyful, merry
I hope Santa come
Christmas.
and bring you joy and happiness throughout this Utah successful feeling season. But Santa Claus, you know, Santa Claus. My mother lied to me for Santa Claus, you know,
She did.
but I forgive her. I forgive her. I understand why
After
she.
all these years,
Yeah, but I
hope
understand.
so.
But I understand why. Because if she didn't fool me but Santa Claus, I wouldn't do good in school.
Okay.
So it's a reason. Those Santa Claus for children. But she used to tell me if I go to bed, Santa coming down the chimney. And I stayed up all night looking for Santa. You can imagine being all night peeping for Santa.
Well, in the Bahamas, he didn't come down the chimney because it's too hot.
But I stayed up probably till 5 o'clock and I fall asleep. Santa was taking too long to come.
Yeah.
But when I wake up in the morning,
As kids, we do
but
believe
yeah,
in that.
but when you wake up in the morning, all the presents
Gifts
on
were
the
there,
all the
yeah.
gifts on the tree. So I understood as I get older, and I understand. Oh, this only a miss. But I glad I.
Mommy and Daddy is.
But I glad they did it to me. I tell you all why I glad. I glad because it was something that I look forward to, and then they made me do good in school, and they made me do good in my work because, and then they disciplined me. They say, if you don't do the Santa Claus, it ain't gonna be good to you. And so I believe in it. So it wasn't a bad lie. What it was is to get us to look forward and work hard and do more. So I understand.
Motivation.
Yeah, it was a motivation. But you know, and so I respect that. You know, as I get older. So my children now, I don't really lie to them, but Santa, I just tell them that if you do good, I'll fix you up. It's all totally different. But I don't mind. But I don't mind the Santa thing. Anyway, Melanie, moving right
Yeah.
along.
Well, today we have a topic says happiest Christmas chairs and shares.
Okay.
So you promise to cheer them up by singing,
Okay.
and then of course the shares is the giveaways.
Oh, what? Now why you putting me in the trouble with giveaway?
Yes.
I can wait till
2
somebody
weeks
come.
ago you
I
promised
can wait till
that
somebody hit us up.
giveaway.
I can wait till
shares and
somebody hit me up and I might give
and
them
the
something.
chairs and the shares. So
If
yes.
somebody hit us up.
And I think you probably deterred people because you said, you know, if you were going to quiz them on our show and
Well, today
all
it's
that.
not a quit. Once they show up, I see. I'll put a trick on them.
so don't hide in the background, right? Just
Yeah, just show up.
show up,
Just
and,
show up.
and
Yeah,
make your
so-
comment.
So, I had somebody hit me up and want me to do something. Melly didn't want me to do it.
No?
No, you tell me no.
Okay. Well, today is Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you tell me no.
And we did promise
They
our
said-
viewers that we will answer
Yeah.
their question.
They said to me that this is Christmas time. and they want to know where the bad woman from which island the bad woman's
Oh,
come from.
that
You remember that?
one, yeah.
And I didn't want to do it. And Melanie said, don't do it. But you know,
Rating the islands.
raiding the islands where the woman, where you can find a good wife.
Now,
At
only
Christmas
way
time.
you could do that is if you could also rate the man. You have to keep it equal.
I can rate the man.
So if you're
I
gonna
can
rate
rate
the
both.
women,
I can
you
rate
gotta
both.
rate
I
the
rate
men.
both. So we can rate the men and the woman at the same time. No. We can rate the
Men
woman
come
first.
first, women come second.
Ah, you love this. I love it. But the fella say where he could find a good wife, which island is the best. So, folks out there, you better be ready for this now. This is Tony Williams rating where the best woman you could find to marry and which island.
Which island in
Which
the
island?
Bahamas? Okay.
Drum roll for number one. I go into the best to the worst. Ah, that's all. You want me to go the next way around?
It's up to you.
All right.
You could start with the best island.
I go the best where you find the best woman. Anytime you want to find a good woman and the island with the most popular good woman come from, and I being biased,
Can I ask then, what is a good woman?
okay, a good woman will stick with you through thick and thin.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All
Who
right.
will love you, who will be faithful to you, who will not rat you and turn you in for nothing.
Okay.
All right,
So she won't deceive. She won't cheat.
right,
She won't
right.
lie.
A good woman. Okay.
Okay. She'll support you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I must tell you, it's a drum roll. The number one island you can find a woman who will love you, fall down and get over you. Auckland's.
Auckland.
Will be Long Island.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Women stick with you through thick or thin.
Woman stick with you
Wow.
to thick and thin.
Okay. Auckland's Long Island.
Mm.
So number 3.
Number 3.
Are we just gonna list the first 3 or first 5?
Number 3. No. Number 3. San Salvador.
Wow. Islands, Auckland's, Long Island, San Salvador.
And the 4th one, believe it or not, where a woman will stick to you and thick and tell. I saved this one. Against you. It was a toss-up.
Toss
It was
up
a toss-up.
between
Andros.
and
And the 5th one was Exuma. It's a toss-up with
what
Andros
is
and
it?
Exuma.
So what
Why you
happened
say
to
Mother
Cat
Six?
Island?
And 7th, believe it or not, Elutra.
Wow. So I am hearing Nassau and Freeport way down and Abaco. Nassau, Freeport, and Abaco.
Well, the more northern island, more Americanized.
Ah.
So they will divorce you faster, and they, you see what I mean? And they things more
Okay.
because they see this island is used to that fast living life,
They used to the simple,
simple,
down home,
yeah,
traditional Bahamian lifestyle.
right. And they're not gonna go looking. Freeport woman, Nassau woman, they gonna go looking.
Abaco woman.
Yeah, they're gonna go looking. They're looking for the wigs and this and that. So let's go back on the list so we could continue the list.
So
Continue the list.
you sure
That's
that-
only 5th or 6th, 7th. We got more.
that's like 10 islands.
No, that's 7.
Auckland's.
We got behind the Abaco.
Whoa. And you sure you could rate all of them?
Yeah, I got them all right. I got them in my head.
Wow.
You write them down now.
I
know.
even hadn't lost track
Yeah.
now.
So the 7th island, after 7, we on the 8th.
So Cat Island is 7.
Cat Island was 7.
Okay.
And the 8th island was Rugged Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then nine was Inagua.
9 Inagua.
Then Iguana, Iguana.
Meguana is 10.
Yeah. Then you had this where this is coming to the last. So you're coming to the last. See, that's the trick. That's why I say, hold on. You're coming to the last. All right. So you got 4 left.
Okay.
Let me give you the 4. See, because we got to discuss the 4. You got Abaco, Bimini, Nassau,
Freeport.
and Freeport.
And it's in that order?
No. I say you got 4 left.
Right.
I can put them in order for you.
Okay.
So, coming to the voice, this is guy one. I can tell him what he wants. When it coming to this, where you can find the most woman that you should run from. Watch this. 11, 12.
You
Nassau.
run from Nassau?
No. You
Nassau's
got
the
Nassau.
worst?
No.
Oh, okay.
You got Nassau. The voice is the last.
Oh, okay. So Nassau.
Yep. You got, watch now. You got Bimini.
Okay, after
12.
Nassau's Bimini.
The 13. There's only 2 left, right? Abaco
And Grand Bahama.
and Grand Bahama. And it's Abaco next. So
So Freeport is the worst?
Freeport is the worst.
That's the last place to look for a wife.
Last place to look for women.
A
Tingsy.
good woman.
I talking majority, yeah. Tingsy.
Wow.
Don't look for Freeport. Freeport got the VIG, they're looking for the VIGs and this and that. They'll be American. They don't be Bahamian. They won't do it. They say they're independent, but they lie a lot.
Whoa.
Yeah, they Freeport. Now I get licked for this. I don't care. I show the blow. He asks me. I tell him. I rate him.
Okay.
Now you want me to rate the man now?
Please do.
Oh Lord, no.
Now,
Why we can leave the man?
ladies, well,
This Christmas time, so we can do anything we want. It's a fun time. Let's have some fun. So now you want me to rate the men?
please.
You want to know the man? We talking about the man.
Oh, you just focus on the worst.
Because you say 3, make it short.
Well, yeah, the
Yeah,
three
okay.
3 islands were to not look for a man.
You're not looking for a man.
Yeah. To marry.
A man.
Yeah.
Number 3. Number 3 now. San Salvador.
San Salvador men that bad.
That bad.
What,
San Salvador.
what's bad about them?
You really want me to tell you?
Yes.
They juice us. They will juice until they juice anybody.
So basically, then, if a woman,
Oh yeah,
okay.
they can't keep still. They was trained that way. That genetics and genes.
I think San Salvador men can come to look for you.
That's
but-
fine. That's fine. They know I telling the truth. San Salvador is the worst ones. Secondly, believe it or not, Andres.
Andres men.
Andres men. Andres men
Oh.
will drink rum, sweetheart, tell you he coming, tell you he been there, and tell you he left.
Mm.
Then you got last but least, the worst man in the world ever, Nassau.
Nassau men worse than Freeport men?
Yeah,
Even-
Freeport man too laid back.
Oh.
Nassau man will sell you a dream. They will sell you ice cream next month. Nassau man tell you. Nassau tell you he bring you ice. And they'll find a story. They say, well, I had COVID. That's why I couldn't buy the ticket. I was locked down. That's so bad. We got a whole
Wow.
folks. Oh, the sun's getting now, giving us a little
Glare.
glare. But we can try our best here. But we can get our best. And so it's a little fun on a Christmas day.
Yeah.
And Christmas times are always supposed to be fun time. See, that's what you're supposed to be doing on Christmas time. Sitting down, family gathering, family talking. We talking food and talking to one another and enjoying the moment. See, we too caught up in oh, do you have a coaster under the glass? It's fortunate. Oh, I will put my drink here. Leave me. No, and
Gotta
then
preserve the furnishing.
we'll go outside. Put the glass on the ground. See, if you're gonna let me in your house at Christmas time, I won't be free. You know, some people let you in the house and They watch the glass.
You know the house is well decorated.
Yeah,
at
they watch
Christmas,
this. They watch
right?
that. They don't
The
want this.
finest of everything is on display.
They are.
So, therefore, you just have to do
They,
what you have
there's
to do.
something. There's something else. This folks, the sun is on our face, and we're trying to adjust it. But you see the shadow. Don't worry about it. That's mean they really don't want you in the house. If you invite me to your house at Christmas time, and then you keep on moving my cup, and keep on moving my
But
glass.
now, if you remember,
telling you.
you see that gonna take. The front room was off limit to the children, right? Today, I mean, people choose to be in their bedroom by choice, but children still could go in the living room and sit down in the front room. But I don't know that people have moved away from the furniture being more precious than the children.
Yeah, but see, you don't invite me in your house to you and go and get your finest glass, your china, and give it to me, and then when just as I rest it down, you think I finished, leave it in it, you throw it out, you go and wash it, put it back. Like, what is all about? You invite me to your house to use everything
You
as
on
a
a
guest.
timer.
Yeah,
You only stay for so long.
I'm the guest. So if I'm the guest, let me be the guest. Do not try to control me being the guest. I don't want to be controlled doing the guest. You understand me? I won't be the guest.
Okay.
Don't play that. I don't want you to play that. So trying to shift the thing around.
You
so
okay, right? I
yeah,
mean,
sun in my face, but I'll be okay. Yeah, and so we're trying to so don't come to me with any stories and tell me you want me eat or just china or drink or just china.
but don't break it
But you don't want me to do it.
and don't.
Don't get to me. Give me sanitary plates. I good. Because you don't try to impress me because all you don't use. Because most of them is dry rot. What do you mean? Why you doing your eye like that? That's what they do. It's dry. Most of them places is dry rot. And you got to throw them out anyhow. And sometimes the first time you use them, they break anyhow. So,
Because they're set aside for special occasions such as Christmas.
well, I special. So don't invite me in the house if you don't want me to drink out your china.
Okay.
And I went to a couple houses there. They watch you, you know. They're like, hold on. You could, no, sit over there. They reckon you better sit. I want to be like, leave me outside. So you know, like old people say, I want to be outside, so let me drink and get.
Don't
Yeah.
invite me inside and limit my movement.
Don't invite me inside and limit my movement. Don't do that to me. Yeah, see, don't do that to me. Don't invite me inside and limit my movement because it ain't gonna work out good. You know, it ain't gonna work out good. And so,
Okay. So now you did quite a bit of talking. So you're gonna actually sing for the folks now?
boy, if I sing to the folks, y'all really want me sing for y'all? I lost my breath. Melanie, you bring anything to drink?
I didn't bring any drinks, so it's kind of cool. So I figured,
So
unless you're doing the tea, but no.
yeah. So what you want to sing, darling?
You gotta you.
We could
promised
sing
them
all
to
kind of
sing.
things, you know.
Yeah.
We could sing. I
What you think is
I
a Christmas
I was coming,
song?
man. I was coming in. I was feeling good, and I was feeling good. I was rolling like, what you know?
So what would you say is the favorite Christmas song that every Bahamian would know? We could sing that one, or two of those ones.
Melanie really want to sing. You know, at a point in time, yeah, I want to drink some coffee and some water. Melanie really want me sing. I know why she want me
You
sing.
promised the people that it's gonna be
Oh.
a singing session today. Gonna be a giveaway.
I can't even
session.
remember no songs. If I can remember a song, I can sing it.
Okay, I'll give you a listen and you could decide. Oh, holy night, silent night, hark the herald angels sing. Away in a manger. Mama baked the Johnny cake, Christmas coming. So everybody in their kitchen this
Rudolph the
evening
red-nosed
preparing.
reindeer,
Okay.
cover with a shiny
You really
nose.
believe in Santa Claus.
Yeah. Hey, let's go. Even mother say hello. Hey, baby, let's go. All of the other reindeer. Oh, even
Laughing
mother.
cry,
First name. Hey.
they wouldn't let go
Let me hear the voice, baby.
Playing in the rain,
Oh, wonder and sun be Christmas Eve. Hey, Santa came to say, let's go. Rudolph the red-nosed rose tonight. Hey, won't your head out? Hey, baby, let's Rudolph. Da-da, da-do-da, do-do-da, do-do-da, da-do-do-da. Let's go. Hey, do-do-da-da.
You go
Down
down
in history. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, Tony. Okay.
That's it.
The
Herald angels singing. Let's go. Glory to our yeah, to the newborn King. Keep going on a day and mercy mine. Hey, let's go. And hey, hey, the nations mine. Go. Yum of the side. Hey, clean. Christ is born. Hey, in bed. Hey, hey, let's go now. Hark the herald, whoa, angels sing. Glory to hey, the newborn. Hey, King. Hey, let's go. Do a Merry Christmas. Hey, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hey, sing it, Melanie. It's you a Merry. I'm on the. Wish you a hey. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hey, bright tidings to bring. Oh yeah, the Lord is coming. Let her receive. Well, everybody out of and every way we too. Hey, and heaven and nature sing. Hey, baby, heaven and nature sing. Hey, and nature sing up a do that. Silent night, hey, holy night, hey. Oh, it's come, baby. Oh, it's bright, bright young virgin mother. Hey, hey, baby. Holy, so tender and mild. Ooh, sleep in heavenly peace. Hold on, no. Hold on, no. Sleep in heavenly peace. Keep going, bop, bop, do it. Let's go. Keep going, go. They calling for a pum pum. Hey, beating my drum. Oh, born king with me, for a pum pum. I'm bring for a pum pum. Do papa do that. Wait, pum pum, pum pum, pum pum. Hey, you wanna steal your Santa Claus? Say amen. Senior, amen. Pum pum. I'll bring Santa Claus back. Come on, hey. Pum pum. Yeah. Pum pum. You papa do it up. Hey. Pum pum. Pum pum. Pum pum. Hey, right here, Tony. Beating my drum. Go, Melon, let's go. Beating my drum. Go, Melon, let's go. Beating my drum. Bring that song, come. Beating my drum. Oh, holy night. Hey, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the hey, Savior's birth. Sing it, Melly, let's go.
Lonely
The word you won't sing and sing and never parting. It is the baby under. Hey, let's go. This word. Up, break the of hope. Hey, sing it with me. Rejoicing, I on the hey, and you and glorious Lord. Hug on my knee. Hey, Tony on his knee. Son here. Hey, baby, let's go. The angel voice say, oh, night divine. Go, Tony. Let's go. Holy night, Christ was born. Oh night, holy night. Hey, Christ was born.
Rudolph
The red nose.
nose
We
reindeer.
did that
That's
before.
the end.
The Chinese
All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names.
Yes.
They wouldn't let poor Rudolph
What?
play in any reindeer game.
I know him well.
Then one
Foggy Christmas Eve,
Santa
Santa's
came
came to say,
Rudolph
Rudolph's the
with
red-nosed
your
mouse
nose
tonight.
tonight.
Won't you get outside tonight? Hey! The Tony singing. Don't mama if you know the words. Let's do it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you about a new song. I'm gonna tell you about a
Oh,
new
another
song.
one that what's the name? Prophet Roll to sing. What that one is?
What? Santa Claus song?
Jesus, Jesus,
Lord, a wonderful child. Jesus, hey, Jesus, lonely and making mine. The light, the hope, the joy you bring. Oh, listen to the angels sing with glory, glory, glory to the newborn King. Hey, sing it again.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, oh, oh, what a wonderful child. Jesus, 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 holy, you're making mine. The life, the hope, the joy you bring. Oh, listen to the angels sing. Glory, glory, glory to the newborn King.
So go tell it on the mountain.
Go
tell it
under the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go, let's go.
Tell it on the
Mountain, Jesus Christ was born. I
Tell it
a
on
mountain over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain how Jesus Christ was born.
Okay.
Mm.
Now talk.
Talk, talk, talk. You, okay,
Oh,
talk.
you see, Tony didn't want to sing.
I want to help.
And now he
You
got-
tell me you
He
want to
got
do
happy
this.
singing.
You tell me, sing, so I sing my medley. Now you got it. It's Tony and Melanie
Turn on the music.
under the tree. Got it. You got it. Now it's time, anybody out there, to give some money away. Woo-hoo. Share me. Let's see if anybody out there. I was born to be rich. Folks, just have a little fun. We're having our little medley. We said we were singing. We did what we said.
Shares and shares.
We said we were singing, even if we sing bad, we said we was going to do that, and we did it. So, folks,
So y'all see, Tony got rhythm, right?
oh Lord, I should have, folks, I have my little choir, man. I should have my little two-piece, you know. And fellas, I know.
I thought he would have bring the keyboard.
Yeah, I
and,
should
you know,
bring
the
them back.
tambourine.
I should have bring them boys with me, them two boys, and let them rake and scrape you all to death. Rake and scrape. I love the rake and
Yeah.
scrape.
Where rake and scrape originate in the Bahamas.
Cat Island.
Whoa. All right.
I love
so
rake and
Cat
scrape.
Island can't give you a good wife until you reach the number 7. But when it come to rake and scrape, they got it going on.
Oh yeah,
right?
this island has different things, you know. Island have different ways. And let me explain to that. When he said that to me, he asked me to break that down. to him. And I know you're listening. I know you're listening. because he asked me to do that. But here's the problem. It varies in the islands. Like some islands got women so full they'll stay with a dog,
Okay.
and some men,
So that means they so loyal.
Yes.
Because when you say fool, I mean that's a loyal woman.
And
she
most-
stay with you in spite of.
yeah, and most of the southern island people, they somehow will stick with it anyhow.
From the south.
Yeah, because they're not exposed.
So that's why they're number 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
and
because
4.
they're not exposed to all the foolishness going here.
The
See-
simple life,
Yeah,
the happy life.
they still is thinking back then when the fellas got the Bible, they going to church. Old school.
That's on those number
Island,
1
yeah.
islands. Okay.
So when the pastor say you going to church, you get the Bible, everybody checking, you get the Bible, they ain't checking. The only matter to them is he come home. Was he come home? So you don't care where he come home. And then there's another side to it. It's not just the wickedness side, it's the good side. That most of those islands, the man don't have to produce plenty to keep a woman.
Okay. So they have some really good Christmases in those islands too.
Yes, because in those islands, the men done sent to Nassau to buy you gift, and the women on those islands is like this. They're not Nassau, they're like this. You get them on TV, on washing machine. Things is hard.
To make life
Easy.
comfortable.
They're
for
happy.
them.
Women in the northern part of the island, it's a different ball game. They're exposed to the Gucci, they're exposed to the Monzac and Monarch and this and that. They're exposed to the Brazilian here,
The makeup.
the cream,
Yeah.
the fancy car. So their eye are bigger, and so you have to do more to keep them. So
Gotta
most,
keep them entertained and happy.
and most likely they will change you if you don't perform certain things.
When you say change you, what do you mean? Change you for someone else?
Yeah, they
Oh, I
was.
thought they were actually
They either
cause
wash
to
you
be-
or find a new man.
Mm.
See, what has happened in the Bahamas, men don't recognize how good our Bahamian women are.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to talk on this was our next show,
Okay.
but I'll touch it now because it's the next show. It is for Bahamian men, they have mental issues that make it relationship issues.
Can you explain that? Oh, no. I think we probably need to do
Leave
that,
that
and
for now.
stay in our Christmas zone,
Yeah, 'cause-
in our chairs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shares,
yeah, 'cause-
and then we can talk about
'cause that deep.
But basically, creating Christmas for your family, creating Christmas for the person that you love.
Yeah.
Um,
And making the transition easy because at Christmas time, it's almost difficult to keep a Bahamian woman kind of happy.
at Christmas,
Yeah.
not if you're buying her the right gifts.
But that, you hear what you say? Not if you buying the right gifts. So that tells me you then have to buy her the right gifts. You see? So you have to then buy her the right gift.
Okay.
So at Christmas time, it's very difficult. See, because the relationship is very difficult at Christmas time. Because I give you something. People buy you expensive gift because they want expensive gift back.
In return, right?
So they know you can't afford expensive gift, but they buy you it because they're challenging you. And then the woman who know you could afford the expensive gift, they buy expensive gifts because they will challenge. They want you to buy it more expensive. So it's a game, and so it's more difficult at Christmas, especially in the Bahamas. Or I don't know where we get this thing from, because you could just buy somebody simple. You buy somebody something simple. You could see one nice belt and you could buy it and say, I bought this. That's the whole idea. But people go out and buy
Yeah.
800 and
we've
900,
lost
yeah.
our compass. when it comes to what
And-
is valuable.
And in relationship, not really boyfriend girlfriend, in husband and wife, it's very difficult. Because, see, if I buy you a simple gift, boyfriend girlfriend, but in marriage, if you don't see, like I say, if I, a person who got means, and you know I got means, you don't want me buy you no book because I got me, and you can call me cheap.
But I think if we stick to being practical and stick to being
Because you get more.
something that enhances the individual, a bag, what are you gonna do with that? Put it in you only could use one bag at a time. You only
No,
could use one pair
some
of shoes.
people want all the bag to put on display on top of their closet and top of it, and they want everybody to know they wear expensive bag. It has nothing to do with you.
But at the end of the day, think about it.
How many bags you could use?
Not only that, think about it. You are spending your money on an item that is making someone else richer, right? And you or the person who is purchasing it for you is that much out of pocket. And so, unless you really, really rolling over in a lot of money, those hundreds of dollars could go towards something else, like your water bill, your light bill, your children's education, more food in the house. Because usually after Christmas, when people would have spent so much on these gifts, they don't have food to carry them for the rest of the month or even the rest of the week.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. See, that's what's stressing the family, and that's why I talk.
So
That's why I say the
be
marriage.
real, be sensible.
But you have, see, there's some things you could buy that last a lifetime.
And that really, really could be
Yeah.
a cherished
Right,
item,
right.
without it having a big price tag,
No, you could buy somebody a Bible, for example.
or a book, a journal,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
that
that they could
will
use all year.
enrich their life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
because they could write the journal,
yes.
and there's things you could buy that even simple watch that you wear every day. That's important at the time, and certain things. It's like, but we try to go out, and I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing because
Market forces, you know.
the young men.
Market forces.
The young men complains about it a lot. Men complain, but see, men know happy wife, happy life. So when these men are stressed out, we get to the bar, they talk about it. But they ain't gonna talk about it to the wife because they say, you know what, let me get that because if I don't do that.
That's why you need to find
See-
a sensible person to be your wife.
But the wife is so proud to tell a friend next door or friend, see when my husband got me, child, he better to bring this and he bring it. But that time your husband just went to the bank to put some more money on his credit card, or he just maxed out his credit card for the year, and so you got to pay that back, and then you got to pay school fee, then you got to pay the mortgage, then you got see, but he's not.
And all these things are left neglected.
Yeah.
And then you be pressuring him. No wonder so many men have diabetes and high blood pressure.
And you know what it costs? It costs men to lie year round because he can't tell you he used his credit card to get this watch, or he had to borrow money to get this watch. So every time you ask him for something, he'll say, "Well, honey, you know, I use up, or I broke, and I do this and I do," and he lying, and then it causes men to go look for women because
That's a lot of pressure.
yeah, he's
lot
stressed
of
out.
stress.
And when and fellas, I'm gonna come to the camera close up because I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of you guys in this predicament. I know, because I hear it, where y'all complain to me sometime, but how? Boy, I so stressed out. Listen, my mother always tell me the best word in the world is no.
And be comfortable in saying it.
Yeah, the best-
because other than that,
Best word in the world is no.
it will catch up with you later. It will catch up with you later.
Best word in the world is no.
And then you'll have no stress,
Yeah.
no diseases, no chronic lifestyle diseases.
Right. I was a living example of not saying no, and I stay stressed out. I was living this. I could tell you. See, I talk from experience here, and we learn to you learn from your mistakes. But at Christmas time, I've been there where y'all at. I've been there trying to buy expensive gift, trying to keep up with it, keep up with the Joneses, because my friend he buy this for you girl, and I got a foolish,
Match your friend, eh?
foolish and stupid.
Bragging rights.
Yeah.
That's what we live for,
Foolish
you
and
know.
stupid.
Bragging rights.
So, all I could say to you, our time is gone. All I could say to you,
Almost gone.
almost gone.
You can sing 2 more songs to them.
We could sing 2 more songs for you. And you see this here?
Oh yeah, the giveaway.
Giveaway. Giveaway. It's gotta do it like this because the light,
The glare.
the glare. Okay, they come closer.
Ah, that's it. Under the tree chat.
Under the tree
Followers
chat.
appreciation.
Followers appreciation. See, under
Christmas
the tree chat.
giveaway.
Christmas giveaway.
So,
But don't worry, I got something for you.
okay.
Christmas is one day. It ain't gone yet. New Year's right around the corner. So we
One
could do it
thing-
for New Year's.
One thing about our followers, though, Tony, is we send out the challenge, we send out the invitation, and they seem to have it all made. So maybe we need to ask them to submit the names of persons that they know that might could benefit
Yeah.
from our giveaway. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
That'll come.
Okay.
I know my Bahamian people, and when they come abundantly because it can come. Plenty of people can come one time. Oh, I know somebody this one. No.
Hmm.
So we're gonna save the challenge to give away next week.
Okay. Saying that we didn't have anything this week.
Yeah.
So you have another week of opportunity to submit a name, submit an idea, suggestion as to what we can do for somebody out there that's in need. Yeah?
Yep. And so the show is brought to you from under the tree, Melanie and Tony, at our
Way
Christmas time.
back in Nassau, Bahamas.
Nassau, Bahamas. And we enjoying this under the tree. And so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna just let you know, be safe. Take your time. COVID ain't going nowhere. COVID is red as red code. See, COVID is red. Don't worry, COVID's still here. And
Yeah.
and oh, I must do this before we go. I want to send condolences to Melanie Griffin
Oh, yeah.
on the passing, not the passing, on I don't know what to say. I hate to say that word. On
Early
a loss,
past. Yeah, the loss of
the
her
loss of her husband, to these clowns. These clowns who believe that they could destroy this country, but they ain't gonna destroy this country. We ain't gonna let them destroy this country, folks. We have to fight this evil, and we gotta get rid of this evil. This killing. I ain't for that. So we gotta find a way to get to our young men to make them change their life a little bit, change their mindset. The mindset, man, the mindset. So that's a New Year resolution for me.
Mm-hmm.
Help these young men to get their mindset changed. This is what the show is all about. Even if we got to bring them here and interview them, and bring them right here and interview them. Let them talk bad to me on the set. I don't mind. Let them tell me why they killing, why they doing this, why they doing it, why they using gun, why they toting gun, and I can have a good conversation with them. See what, try to pick them out to pieces. Anyway, folks.
So let's sing one verse of 2 familiar songs that all Bahamians know and people around the world know. Silent Night and Away in the Manger.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright, brown young virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild. Oh yeah. Sleep in heavenly peace.
manger,
no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars and the bright stars look down from heaven. A little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
and singing a different thing. The cattle are
Lonely, oh my baby sleep. Little Lord Jesus. Oh,
no crying
no, Ellen.
he
We're going to Sabbath
made.
on it.
I love thee, Lord Jesus.
But
Down
fell
from the sky and stay bright till morning is nigh. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We
Going
wish
out
you
on
a
that,
Merry Christmas
And a Happy New Year.
Folks, I had a little trouble with my throat. I didn't want to sing. I had a little.
Blame it
my throat
on
was
me.
dry.
Bad singing, right?
Yeah, I had a little trouble with my throat, so I couldn't really hold them notes to speak. But you know what? Next time, next place.
Many persons will be going to their Christmas
Yeah.
service tonight, right? Bringing in Christmas at midnight. Oh, yeah, because the curfew is gone, so people can go into the churches tonight. But we just want to say to keep it safe, keep it peaceful, keep it joyous, keep the spirit of giving. And it doesn't matter what you give, what matters is the thought that counts. So forget the price tag and give from a place of love. Thank you so much
Now these, everything, man.
for joining us, and may God bless each of you. And we will be back.
Adis la di da.
When will we be back?
Adis la di da.
Feliz Navidad. When will we be
Feliz
back?
Navidad. A sweet old swan goes Feliz Navidad. Oh, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Guess what? We'll be back Friday.
Okay.
The New Year's
That's
is when?
New Year's Eve.
Friday,
Yes.
right here.
4 p.m.
Bring it in the new year. Canada the whole year. We doing it all. Me, Super Tony, Melanie. We'll be here. Wash your hands.
Okay.
Wear your mask.
Keep your distance.
Keep your distance. Get your
Keep it
job.
safe.
I get in trouble for that. Keeping it safe. Plus, stay away from these parties. Please, 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 please. You
Keep
go-
it outdoors. Keep it outdoors.
If you're
too.
going to the party,
Yeah.
you don't have to drink out the same cup. You don't have to taste my drink. I don't drink, but you don't have to taste my drink. And you don't have to drink my water.
And stay in familiar zone.
And stay with your family.
No,
with yours.
no picking up a Christmas girlfriend this Christmas.
Don't look for red. Stay out of red.
Stay out of the red zone.
Yep.
So, Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, I love you. Y'all have a joy and merry
Feliz
Christmas. I'm going to
Navidad.
work now. Put on clothes to go
Prospero
back to
año
work.
y felicidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.